Good morning. It's time for your morning latte. It's been a little while. Good morning, guys. By a little while, I mean that it's only been 5 days since I last streamed. But you know, considering it's been a bit of a busy month for streaming this month, it's been a while. So it's good to see you guys again. Anyway, today on the menu. Sorry, I think my nail is a little bit. I gotta file that. I must say, Tang Tang being ice hurts my soul in a way I can't describe. I've been kind of avoiding the spoilers this morning, like the plague. So it's really, I'm excited to hear. But I guess I didn't expect her to be. I would have thought she'd be like fire or something. No, I feel like Tang Tang gives that kind of like, you know, she's got a fiery spirit. So perchance, I don't know. That was my assumption going in. I'm kind of glad she's ice, so I can use Lasterite with her. I mean, guys. Well, also, in other news, my watch strap is broken, so I have to buy a new one. So I have to do that sometime soon. I just go physical. Oh, you know what? Actually, that also made a lot of sense. That's what she can with pure stupidity. Yeah, she also got like she has the martial arts kind of like vibe, right? Like, I mean, Fire Fist would be cool too, right? Like, Ice is a little bit interesting. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool if she just punched people, but anyway. She's Cerno aligned. Ice makes sense. Cerno alignment's fascinating. Fascinating thing to say. Anyway. Yeah, this morning I was avoiding the spoilers like the plague, so I haven't really looked at anything at all. As for what happened today, so we're gonna perceive that together. Whether you've seen the stream or not, you know, we're all in this together today. I got my water. My voice is mostly well rested. I've been yapping a little bit because I got really bored of not yapping, so my voice is a little bit dying. That's my fault. My bad. I used all my mass and money to make my physical team. No, dude, that's so sad. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe controversial take. I think a healthy leaker economy ecosystem is really integral to a game. When I say healthy, I mean like, you know, I think people should know what the characters are roughly before they're pullable. I think it's kind of sad that if they didn't get leaked or their types at the very least, right? Just for the sake of meta. I feel like that should be a little bit how do I say? I feel like that's part of a healthy economy. Yeah. Anyway, let's begin. 40 minutes long. I'll be pausing very liberally for the record.
各位管理员们好。
That's loud. Sorry. Hold on. Let me turn that down a little.
我是明日方舟周末
Je suis le plus. Did not realize my
的
subtitles
游戏
wrong.
制作人海毛肉和物。此时此刻，就在我们录制的当下，回望明日方舟周末地的正式公测呢，已经过去半个多月了。在这段时间里啊，我们感受到了全世界管理员们的认可和喜爱。明日方舟周末地的全球游玩人数、在线时长和活跃度呢，都远远超出了。
Wow, really? Wow, happy for you, buddy.
大家分享这份喜悦，也请允许我向你们说一声感谢，管理员，你们的喜爱就是我们持续创造塔维尔的意义。
Wow.
期待也是一体两面的。那我们也明白啊，我们的作品还远远不能满足大家的期待。
Your HUD covers the subtitles? Oh shoot, dude. Hold on. Let me that's very helpful. Give me 1 second. Let me wiggle it up a little bit. What if we just like make it a little bit? There you go. I'm gonna sneeze. That works, right? Let's try that again. He's a little bit smaller now, but I don't think that'll be a big issue. Okay.
和大家分享这份喜悦，也请允许我向你们说一声感谢，管理员，你们的喜爱就是我们持续创造塔维尔的意义。当然啊，期待也是一体两面的。那我们也明白啊，我们的作品还远远不能满足大家的期待。坚定了
Does he actually have all these names?
周末地的决心。在这段时间里
I was gonna comment on how pink his lips were, but I don't know if that's appropriate.
这些反馈啊，也为后续的开发提供了清晰的方向。那即使是现在，我们的开发组成员们也没有停下，一边
They've been working for the last 24 hours straight for the last 7 days.
推进优化，力求为各位管理员带来更优质的游戏体验。所以啊，这次我们也想用这样一种特殊的节目形式，和各位管理员们。
I kind of hope they have these streams more often. I feel like these kinds of big streams are kind of important for live service games.
还有未来的制作方向。
It's beautiful like the game they make. Game improvement progress. Okay.
那这次优化覆盖的范围很广，从干员养成、资源获取。
I can't hold on. Adding the beginners charter tribute event provides charter. Adding an event that provides charter. Is charter the limited ones? I think it is, right? Any more for basic hunting permits? I don't know if that one's necessary. Receive extra AIC quota when recruiting a 4, 5, 6-star operator. AIC quota? I still don't know all these words. What the heck is which one is the AIC quota? It wasn't a stream, just a vid. Oh. I mean, even still, I still think this kind of content is important to have. Simplified the process for AIC quota conversion. I still don't know what the AIC quota is. After raising the Valley 4 Origin Load Spring mark to a Valley multi-line engraving kit can be. I hope he explains this. I've read a lot of words just now and I don't understand a single one of them.
系统迭代，那我们从多个模。
Oh, optimizing visual cues and effects that appear when enemies are about to attack. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. I like that. So you can challenge certain protocol systems in fully independent team status, starting every 10 with maximum HP and. I'm not gonna lie, that was actually really annoying for me. I'm surprised that wasn't a thing to begin with. That's really nice, actually. Yeah. Degree and certificates. Oh. Okay, I see. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I mean, this last one's really surprising. I guess is what I'll say. That's nice though. That's nice.
快重新审视。接下来我们会先从各位管理员最关心的，也是最直接影响体验的部分开。
Parse. So he's just going through the text of it. Okay. Allowing AIC facilities construction outside the core AIC area. This one I don't really get this one. I think I saw something like this in like they had like a previous thing, right? Where they're like, oh, we're gonna address these following concerns in the future versions of the game. They said something like that anyway. But this one confuses me because I don't know what that means. Because like, what's the point of having a core AIC area then? Or like, you know, I a little bit don't understand that. Optimizing facility placement, description, and tips. Sure. Optimizing management of shared facilities so they can be deleted to that map screen. Okay. Oh, that's nice, actually. I like that. Optimizing UI to better distinguish shared facilities from those built from players. I feel like they were already pretty clear, but anyway. To enhance exploration guidance, a new feature has been added that allows players to move the video map and open the world map also spin on zipline. This one I really needed. This one I keep getting bothered by because I have really bad sense of map direction, so I have to open my map every single time I want to zipline. But the thing is, yeah, you can't. You can go to PAC to make facilities. Oh, but oh, sorry. I associated the word construction with putting it on the ground, not like crafting. That's my bad. Okay, I see now. Okay, that's nice. Settings option for PC that allows players to use explore escape or cast lock to exit top view mode. Oh, wait, this is banger because this is also awesome. This is also really awesome. This one? Oh my god, dude. The caps lock thing, every single person playing on PC has experienced this issue. It's okay, that's nice. Increasing maximum zoom out mode of the top view mode. Add in feature with top view mode that allows controllers to okay, I don't use controller. Increasing buffer distance before dropping power transmission. Okay, that's nice. Story dialogues no longer interrupt power transmission. Did it actually? That's messed up. Optimizing the quick stash logic for filled bottles. Oh, that'd be nice actually. I feel like when I'm quick stashing like certain things that are kind of important, like filled bottles. Yeah. Like running my ears, you teleport to PAC and make your way back. Yeah. Okay. I see. That's really helpful. Optimize the display of manual completion status for simulations and add engraved medals related to manual completion of simulations. So they still want you to manually complete them? Okay, whatever. I don't care.
是介绍。那比如在研发通讯中啊，我们提到过，我们进行了系列调整。
Oh, there's more. Adding text or missions that can unlock new areas. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Optimizing several tasks. I thought they did that already for what's it called? Like the Aubrey Quarry. They had something like that, didn't they? Optimizing several tasks in the operator manual. Certain story dialogues can be skipped once they begin. Okay. Simplifying cutscene, entering extra challenge. Okay. Weapon potential upgrades and essence screens can be used to check weapon skills directly. Okay. Julian May will never get, honestly, that's what I'm saying. Optimizing maps that rare gathering sites display the amount of materials left. Okay, that's nice. If it's easier than it is now. Optimizing maps so that unrigged mining spots or non-working mining rigs are tagged. Oh, that's nice. So you don't have to go manually. That's nice. Optimizing visits to Dijang so that ending visits send you back to the original location. Oh, that's nice, actually. I like that. Optimizing farming plot cultivations of various actions take less time and fertilization effects will be enhanced. Will this make farming useful, though? That's the real question I have. Because right now, I literally don't farm at all because it's useless to me. So I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna be worthwhile. Complain about not getting more close to the permanent banner. I guess. I mean, like, for gacha games like this, when the standard banner is not even that important, like, those characters aren't even that important, like, there's really no need to get all of them, right? You're gonna get them anyway. Especially because Arknights doesn't have a 50-50 system. They have, like, a, so, like, how do I say? They kind of incentivize more pulls if you're unlucky. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that change. Just like it's kind of like whatever to me. I guess is the vibe. I'd rather they give me more what's it called? Or Urundum? Is it still called Urundum in this game? I suppose mainstream gacha players get those. I think it's I don't know. I don't really feel like it's something that this game needs at least. Optimizing logic for claiming mail attachments. What does that mean? Was there an issue with a mail? Optimizing mail cache. You can now accept rare gatherables. Claim lines also go to like a depot. Oh, okay. Okay. In implement of the user updates, there's a quick claiming for products and auto production options for decent cabins. Okay. Quick claiming for clues and auto clue placement. Okay, that's nice. Adding a remote quick claiming for recycling stations that satisfies certain criteria. I like that. I like remote claiming recycling stations. And they gave us 500 mats. Most of us couldn't claim it because we had the max amount. Oh, I see. I see. That makes sense. That makes sense. I kind of remember that now, like vaguely. Add a batch gear crafting and optimize gear sorting logic. Okay. Optimizing essence sorting logic. Okay.
希望能为管理员们减轻负担，改善体验。首先是资源获取与干员养成的优化，我们会投入更多的养成支持，帮助管理员们顺畅地搭建新队伍。
Okay.
在完成主线第1章特定进度后啊，管理员将可以通过新增的新手任务奖励，每次获得10张特许循环凭证。已经达成这些进程的管理员们，则可以直接进入活动领取了。同时啊，基础寻访凭证的获取途径也进一步增加了。
Could be better since they lack the ability to get a substantial amount of arsenal tickets outside of pulling. That's actually true. I think that is a very fair reason to want more standard banner pulls. I'd a little bit prefer if they just gave you more arsenal tickets, but you know, that's a different story altogether. More rules with tongue like true.
从本次新版本开始，管理员可以通过提升协议通行证等级的方式，周期性的稳定获取。
Okay, that's nice. I guess. I suppose. I don't know. That's fine. Sure.
的更新中啊，也将追加更多可兑换的基础循环凭证。
Maybe Dan should be my team. He doesn't do anything.
大家做个小小的提醒。
Factual.
0号委托版本末的清波江起签到活动即将开始，管理员们也请记得参与签到，获取基础循环凭证以及千年玉奖励。
Oral barrel, right? That's what they're called. Oral barrels.
配额的获取途径进行了补充增加。当管理员们首次获得4星、5星或6星干员时，将额外获得对应的集成配额。
Okay, nice.
对于已经完成首次获取的情况呢，我们也会在新版本开解后统一通过邮件补发对应的配额。
Nice, 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 nice.
也会进行简化。
Simplified. Okay.
多于提升该干员至满潜时所需的数量时呢，可以一键完成溢出信物的配额转换。同时，提升潜能用的信物呢，也将会被
Oras for short.
管理员们
I'm just gonna call them oral barrels.
使用配额
as God intended.
和奖励了。另外，当4号谷地矿脉园区的物资调度系统升至4级以后啊，会新增一个可用调度券购买的谷地多横特写箱。管理员使用
Very true, yeah.
包含3条自定义属性的机制
，Re-optimize that.
直接
Oh.
获取完美匹配管理员想要的武器的机制，按需去打造更合适的武器配置。在后续版本中啊，我们也计划在武林地区的部分物资调度系统中进行投放。
Am I stupid? Doesn't this just like remove the need to grind entirely? You're so picky. I am kind of picky. No, but I am like really confused. Like, I mean, like, I guess like leveling it up, right? But it pretty much. I mean, I guess you're only gonna get like 1, right? So maybe it's not. Maybe it's. I'm just really confused, I guess. I feel like how do I say? What happens when you max out your characters? I don't think you can spam it. Yeah, I'm sure you can only get like 1 or something, but like I'm already even thinking like, oh man, like Enfield, I really don't feel motivated to grind for anything, right? Like that's an existing problem that I already have. It's like, oh, I don't really feel like grinding for anything, right? Like it's a lot of work and I don't really get anything out of it, right? So it's like, if you're gonna, like, this is like one of the few things you could grind for. And I was just like, oh. Party Sanity starts, I think having this helps a bit. Oh, I mean, I guess. I don't know, me personally, I haven't had as much of the motivation to like max out my characters in this game. As Horde like an Arcanines? Yeah, I guess he would, right? I don't know. Arcanines feels better though because it's completely like auto, right? And the Enfield is you have to like actually do things, so it feels a bit different. The Horde is like, oh, why bother, right? I don't know. Anyway, that's like confusing to me.
在交互
Anyway, that's cool though.
我们以各位管理员的反馈为基础，围绕引导、界面、手柄体验、资源收取等方面进行了一系列优化。我们希望之后的管理员接取任务、推进流程时，将会迎来更好的体验。首先是活动任务的引导，我们为部分会解锁探索区域的任务呢， 添加了新区域任务角标进行提示。
New area. Oh. I guess. Didn't they already have this? Am I crazy? Weak baby auto farming, and you had to manually farm. I don't know. For me, it's just like I haven't really felt motivated to build stuff. Right? This is like one of the few reasons I would have like been motivated.
便于管理员们清晰顺畅的接
That's
取
just how I
推
was
进
like
以
thinking.
解锁新区域，帮助管理员们接取各类任务的行动手册也将同步优化。
But to be fair, I haven't been building every operator like you would in Arknights.
例如，管理员遇到要去履历墙的位置，可以通过地图标记快速定位。其中还有些任务是需要管理员通过赠送干员礼物去完成。那现在啊，可以免去购买，直接通过推进主线获取礼物，用于赠送干员，
okay.
更顺畅的完成相关任务。
I'll be honest, guys. I also have not used this feature like at all. I used it once on stream. I gave somebody a gift, and I haven't used it since.
那后续活动中啊，我们也会提供更完整的指引和引导。针对部分剧情演出啊，跳过功能本身也进行了优化，部分剧情对话触发时可立即跳过。类似的，十项寻一玩法中啊，进入挑战时的场景镜头呢也被简化了。
Is that what her back looks like? Sorry, I was shocked. I thought
大家尽快投入到
I forgot what she looked like.
在探索体验中啊，武器潜能的升级与机制界面将直接可以查看武器技能详
That's
情。
nice.
地图上也可以直接看到珍贵采集点和矿点的剩余材料数量了。
That's
另外
nice.
未插矿
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that.
正常开采的矿点呢，也增加
Oh
了
yeah, I like that. I
提示
like
标
that.
志，方便
They have hyper buffing the DPS just max it to carry and leave the others with spills. That's what I was thinking, right? Like, I mean, like, I'm not really using most of my characters. So, like, I don't really feel like building most of them. I don't know.
管理员们查看，以及管理员们前往好友地酱号探索结束，或者是倒卖物资后啊，也可以直接被传送回原位置，不会
Nice.
被统一传送到自己的地酱号上了，
Nice.
方便管理员们的行动。我们还优化了管理员们的种植体验。那现在
Oh,
管理员
bless.
和队友的
I'm not gonna lie. I've never touched the farming system at all. So seeing how much time it takes to water is
我
insane.
们还优化了
What
管
the
理员们
heck?
的种植体验。那现在管理员和队友的操作所需时间都进行了缩减，更加方便了。
That's kind of
同时
crazy.
啊，我们也关注到不少管理员反馈的问题，对于红点的提示与邮箱领
This drives me insane.
取逻辑进行了优化。当前已不会再出现因为背包容量限制而无法领取奖励情况了。暂时无法领取的珍贵采集物呢，也会直接进入邮箱暂存区领取后
Nice,
呢
nice,
直接
nice,
存
nice,
入
nice,
仓库
nice.
那这里啊，也提前和大家分享几项将在
Sometimes I
未来
always
的版
forget
本
to
中
bring
上
my
线的交付
my
与减负优
pick
化。
up the things I
那
collect.
我们将增加回收站的一键领取
Nice,
和
nice,
走后
nice,
台
nice,
的
nice.
快速操作功能。当回收站升至4级之后啊，管理员可以实现远程收取资源，大大方便管理员们行动。那在地酱号的总控台啊，管理员也可以快速安排干员从事生产活动，一键收取线索和各类资源。这里啊，
Banger,
还
I
是
love
要和各
that.
位管理员额外说明，目前啊，我们的地酱号和各个房间暂时不会开放更高等级的升级。
What the hell, bro?
所以，对于已经将地酱号和现在的房间升至最高等级的管理员们，那即使啊回收站的远程收取功能还没有时装，那各位管理员啊也不用担心未来需要升级而去囤积大量航天材料了，不用每天花费额外时间去回收站收取了。那我们还将新增手柄按键自定义功能，支持管理员们根据自己的习惯来进行手
Okay,
柄
that's
键位的
nice.
设置。那在战斗方面啊，我们优化了敌人发起攻击后的红光提示效果。
That's
现在
also,
红光
I
提示
think,
效果在大多数
maybe
情况
more,
下都
maybe
更为显眼了，且不容易被其他特效所掩盖。
this one I'm not sure about because I don't know. Like, was this the issue with the red flash? I'm not sure. I'm not really sure if this is the issue of the telegraph or the dodge, but I'm not sure.
希望能够帮助管理员更快地识别危险。另外，我们优化了各种副本的挑战逻辑，在管理员挑战协议空间、微镜在线、微镜预演等副本时呢，
It's a lot more obvious? Okay. I can't tell because I haven't seen it in the game yet, to be fair.
编队干员将以独立的满生命值、满终结技能量的状态进入副本，助力管理员们更加轻松地完成挑战。那离开副本时啊，编队干员都会恢复到原有的状态，与副
Reset
本
to
内的
their
状态
pre-status.
各自独立，互不影响。
Yeah, okay, that's
管理
fine
员
though.
可以放心尽情的战斗了。那最后是集成工业方面，我们也开展了全方位的优化。
Sweeping
首先
improvements.
是一项非常关键的功能，管理员们现在可以在集成核心
Yeah,
区
okay,
域
so
之
this is
外
what it
就
is.
可以
Okay,
制造
that's
设备
nice.
了。我相信这一定能
This
大
is
大
something
提升
I
管理员
remember
的完
like
成
like
那不
getting
仅
through a
制造设
lot.
备更加便
Like
捷，
man,
放置设备的描述显示也将更新。
Just flashy skills can be hard to distinguish the red flash. Yeah, okay.
那现在啊，放置设备时，如果该设备达到该区域上限而无法放置时呢，也会更加明确的提示给各位管理员是哪种设备达到了上限。我们重新梳理了共享设备的展示与管理
Management
方
of shared
式。
facilities.
管理员可以通过 UI 样式
Oh, that's
直接
nice
区分自建设备
actually.
与他人共享的设备，比如自建的滑索与共享滑索也有了区分。现在也可以在地图界面直接删除其他人的共享设备了，
Yeah.
让管理员更加方
Get
便。
your heckin' zip lines out of my
俯瞰
town.
模式啊，我们也做了进一步的调优。PC 端可以通过设置选择在俯瞰模式下使用 ESC 按键或者 Caps Lock 按键退出。
Caps lock.
这个模式下最大的可见范围也得到了扩展。同时啊，我们也新增了手柄端长按可以开始移动的功能。那管理员们俗称的拉电线的环节啊，也相当
QOL
的优化。
changes.
此前啊，当中继器的电力运输距离超过80米时，会在超过10米及90米时呢提示距离过远，强制中断连接。那现在
That's kinda
我
nice.
们将这个缓冲距离增
If
加至
they've
20 米。
yeah, they've extended
即
to 20
100米以
meters.
内啊，管理员都可以在电力连接的状态下移动调整连接设备。
I mean, not that it's gonna like do anything for that guy in
一旦
particular, but you
也不会
know.
因为进入剧情对话而被打断了。希望这些都能够帮助管理员更好的去完成电力的部署。同时，我们还增加了在滑索前庭时可以显示小地图和打开大地图的功能，便于管理员们查看正在前进的
Wanna
方向。
see more of the
加强动手
content
指引。
though.
另外啊，相信管理员们也遇到过一键存放盛装液体的瓶子非常不方便的问题。我们调整了存放的逻辑，那现在啊，盛装液体的瓶子不会被背包和仓库一键收取了。管理员们可以放心的勾选一键
Live
存
let's
放
hear
的瓶子
reaction.
不用担心以后
Live
装着
reaction.
吸氧液体的瓶子呢不小心被放在仓库里了。那模拟空间啊也新增了手动完成模拟的相关时刻章，管理员们可以
Whatever.
安需收集展示。非常感谢各位管理员
Whatever.
对明日方舟周末地的支持。
Manual stuff, whatever.
我们有信心通过长线的
I wanna
调
see
优
story
和新内容
content
制作，
though.
为大家提供更优质的
QOL
游
or
戏体验。
peak? I think QOL should supplement the main gameplay, you know? How do I say this nicely? I feel like by putting QOL at the front of the stream, which is like your most I say stream, but like the front of your devlog, where it's like you should be sharing your most like I don't know, your most interesting things first. I think it makes the entire thing a little less interesting. I need more pog face and big reactions. My bad. Yeah, like that. Hey guys, man, it's good to see you again. Kill should be in then. Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like from a pacing perspective, right? I want to see the action first. I want to see the toxic doomed Yuri between Endman and I forgot her name already. It's like the pink girl. I want to see the toxic doomed Yuri. Yeah. Is that what most people wanted? No, I get that's what most people wanted, right? I'm just saying that like how do I say? QOL alone will make me continue playing ENDFIELD, I guess is what we'll say. Isn't QOL important for you? It's important for me, right? But like the idea behind that is just like I would be like honestly guys, I would be kind of fine if ENDFIELD had bad QOL and had a really good story. That's kind of how I feel, right? I mean, there's some things I would like not touch as a system because the QOL was bad, right? I think Fake Grand Order was a pretty good example of this. I think I hated farming in that game so badly that is why I quit, because it was such a major system in the game. But I really like the story, and so there is a line there, but I don't think this is like it was that bad for me. And Phil is back, not EOS. Ugh, I can't be a drama YouTuber. I don't have it in my blood. Shake the keys in front of latte, it seems. Well, I wanted to know what else there is to be like interested in, right? That's what I'm saying, right? If the game was as it is right now, but with only these changes, I'd be like, yeah, I mean, whatever. And I'd log in once every 3 days. But if I have my toxic doomed Yuri, you know, that would keep me invested in this game.
威尔的探索版图仍在延展。
I want my emotions to be exploited, dude.
我们开发组成员一边在持续优化， 一边在筹备后续多个新版本。
Anyway, exciting for him though. Good QOL.
我们将在本次日志的后续环节和大家一起。
The whole devlog at it. You no, I get it. I'm just saying. The QOL is the least important part for me. I wanted to see the woman. I think I got my wish actually. Shoot, dude.
Why isn't Tung Tung here yet?
I'm
Really?
afraid the dark mask card won't.
He's so fluffy.
Maybe everyone thinks I'm a troll cat being a chief, but I'm not quitting this easily.
He wants personally got me playing.
No matter what the truth may be.
I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you.
Dark mask of Chimbo Stockade and occupant of the third seat shall stand with my chief.
So true. Oh, that's pretty. Size medium. Unstable. Balanced with a regular autonomous settlement. She got a gun? Yo, 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 yo. Wait, did it, I just saw the guy. The funny guy.
The name of the pack will echo across the land.
Okay. Gamer. I will be pulling for this one. Unfortunately.
The blade is me.
I think she's so funny and cute. I don't know.
No worries.
They gave her a gun. I like the design of her guns. They look very as a person who knows nothing about guns, they look very retro.
Finished with the fight.
Isn't she ice? She got a lot of water motifs there. The old deep water dies by riding tides that is denied. I have no clue what's happening in that story. Similar PvE format for emoji Arknights? It is really similar, isn't it? That light chunks of the first section of the mid. Urgent intel information. Cute. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, that's so cute. Wait, hold on. I want to look at this one. This one is so good. This one is so good. This one also so good. They got really good art for her. I don't know. They're inspired by a real gun? I'm sure they were. It looks like a real gun. It has a kind of scuff that you can only find in a real gun. No, this is so cute. I actually like the Max Pot art the least out of all her art, but it's cute. It's cute. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Oh! Wait, this is so cute. What does this mean? That's like Supreme Chief right there. Yeah, she sure did. No, what does the blue apple mean here though in this context? Cause like, okay, cause like she's Little Red Riding Hood, right? Her brother's the big bad wolf or something like that, and then now we're adding Snow White into the equation. Is she the Snow White? Strong leader. Oh, look at her. That's so cute. That's so cute. Seems pretty bad with capital B. It sure do. This is awesome. I love this one, actually. This one, yeah. That's awesome. S tier. Aww. Okay, what is with the blue apples, though? This is like the second time it's appeared. That can't be a coincidence. Where this kid's in that furniture? Crazy. No, the way she... Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I like that. She's so fairy tale. I don't know. Not the anime. She's so silly. Armaments, the Brigand's Calling. Hand cannon. And this is Russie's. She got a knife. Lupine Scarlet. Okay, whatever. Okay, yeah, girl. Go off. Adding furniture. Protocol pass. You got the profile theme, boundary long portrait, home longing and glorious memory. Whatever. Still kind of cool though. Gear piece updates. Uh-huh. Does that mean they're buffed? The Red Knight new narrative event. Aw. Umbral Monument Scenery Scars, Monument Etching Scorch Mark. Grotto Survey. Etch Space Salvage, Aberrant Zone 4 now open. And Guide Event, Quietly Float. Who? That went by so fast. Visit Team West Arcade in the region of Willing and complete adventure missions such as okay. And it's right there. Cute. Wow. I feel like this has to be like a safety hazard. I really feel like you can't just put watermills under the waterfall and call it a day. I kind of feel like that's a safety hazard. I don't know. Maybe it's just me though. Ooling EIC plan. Okay, nice. I love that. Got a new fiery thing. Supply exploration day. He got the bread. Cleanse and rinse. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, it wasn't. I was looking. Okay, I was expecting something like Power Wash Simulator. Is that what it's called? And feels or self constructions. I mean, I guess, yeah. Because it's safe like being a mall. I mean, I'm sure the people who live in the stockade care, right? Power Wash Simulator and Enfield. I was kind of hoping I could draw, like actually draw on it, but whatever. This is fine too, I suppose. Survival training. Oh, so it's just like another tower defense one. That's a little silly. That's a big guy. Old deep water dies. By rising tides, it is denied. Yeah, buddy. Go off. Version content preview. Okay, more? Oh, he's talking more about it. Hold on, I want to watch the trailer again real quick. While we're here. That was kind of a long thing. Let's go find that. Oh, remember we were like, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out later. So Tang Tang looks sad, and this is gonna be the version's main event. I think is gonna be focused on her.
Everyone thinks I'm a troll cat being a chief, but I'm not quitting this easily.
No matter what the truth may be, I, Dark Mask of Chimbo Stockade, and occupant of the
I'm curious about the occupant of the third seat thing though.
With my chief.
Like what third seat? Is that to fill the 40k hole with a new fluid? I want to see him more. It looks like we don't get a lot of that though. That's such a short. That was just such a short thing.
The name of the pack will echo across the land.
I'm so curious actually, because I've now just noticed the blue apples here. What? And she's clearly got a fire spouting from her bag, and she's physical. I'm so confused, guys. I'm so confused. Wait, her birthday's soon. Big Supreme Chief supporter. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason I'm not pulling for her if I had to pull it, we'll see. We rank 3 in the village? Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Just visual flair? I'm just saying, from a vibes perspective, she would totally also fit fire. Just like her brother. Anyway, she's awesome. I love her. Silly. There's some really cool shots of Tang Tang though here.
Cover you.
The tactical weapons shot too, yeah.
Finish with the fight.
And that is a good shot of her. Interesting. Interesting. Her skills auto deal physical and arts damage. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool. We're talking about I want to save her Dragon Ball. Your pathetic your pathetic ex-wife question mark. Let me find the thing again.
欢迎来，
Here you go.
管理员们，欢迎来到周末地全新版本。
Oh, sorry. I probably should comment on my thoughts about that. Cars both vulnerable sex and partners function to use. Oh, interesting. Ignore past relationships. We gotta look into the future. Honestly, watching the trailer, I don't know how excited I am for the upcoming plot because I didn't see a lot of it at all. From what I gathered, Ardashir came back and is threatening the stockade, presumably with the blight, and then Tang Ling has to kind of step up as leader, but like she's like I assume like, you know, people are questioning her role and all that. Tang Ling should be an Earth theme, seeing she has so many White Tiger vibes. That's true, actually. I didn't really think about that before, but is she a White Tiger? I feel like her ears never gave me tiger vibes, though. Of course, not just a PV. No, I know. I'm just saying from my perspective, I usually get like a lot of information that makes you excited about like from the about the version from the PV, right? I don't know. I feel like Arknights does this really well too, right? It builds a lot of suspense. This one, I didn't get a whole lot of suspense from it. Like if I were to be like totally honest, which is a little bit disappointing. Also, I don't know how I feel about Rossi being on banner when it looks like her only new content is her narrative event. I like her a lot and I want to pull for her, but also like it doesn't seem like she's getting a narrative focus aside from that, which is a little disappointing. So like I don't know. I don't know if I have the highest hopes for the story right now. You're so picky. I am picky, right? I'm commenting based on like my thoughts, alright? How do I say? It's just like I want to play the game because because I like Arknights, right? And I like the story in Arknights and I like the setting of Arknights, and I want to explore more of that. Like the factory gameplay to me is like one of the the lowest reasons that this game appeals to me. District 6 is crazy, analyze level, but the big gold tiger and Tang Tang's arc is onto it. What can I say? I've got a favorite. Not a factory builder. I play the factory, but like for me, the factory isn't the biggest part of the game, right? I think for me, the factory is like a plot device, and that's how I would like to play the game. But as of right now, I don't know. I'm not like particularly intrigued by the story that they showed in the PV. Which I mean, like, it's short, so I assume that they don't have a whole lot prepared for the story. It's mostly just the new region. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with that, right? It's just like the reason that I play games is for this reason, and I personally would like to see more story content.
潮起
Anyway.
在此前的主线故事中
Oh, he's actually gonna go into more.
管理员们一行出入武林，便遭遇了突如其来的危机，被迫偏离原本的行程，误入了清波寨。那正在此时啊，大家结识了这片水域的豪杰——清波寨的大当家汤
Wait,
汤。那
if this is
中国
Chimbo's
的一行人啊
Arcade
终于是取得了汤汤的信任。
Where's the
在
Chimbo's
汤汤
Arcade
的
that we're
帮助
going
下
to?
管理员一行啊，也最终是得以继续前行，顺利抵达武林城。
Are familiar with giant beast ransacking the stockade, huh? No, I do remember that actually. Why do you think that he ran away? Oh, no, you're right. It's been a bit out of my brain. My bad. Watch the whole video. Watch judging contents. Of course, of course. I love judging things before I've seen the whole thing. Right? That way I can be proven wrong later on if I am wrong. Right? I think how do I say? Analyzing things as you see them is part of the fun, right? As you're like proven correct and like proven wrong with different hypotheses as time passes. I like that. I like that a lot. I thought the episodes are areas of stockade. That's kind of what I was saying. The story might go deeper. It shows a small clip of our desk here. Yeah, I'm hoping that it is like we get to see more of like the villainous group, right? And like their motivation. I guess I assume we would, right? Like I feel like that's part of the idea, right? But I worry it's not. I worry it's not like good enough. I worry it's gonna be like what happened in Valley 4, where they kind of like, you know, what's her face? I forgot her name already. Neferith. She turned into rocks, and then ran away later on. So that's a little bit. I'm a little bit worried about that. Latte's Owen too. What can I say? I'm not a tongue. I'm not a tongue. A stan member. I'm there as a hobbyist only. I believe she's rusty and like Ember, and that she's technically fire elemental but only does physical damage. Oh. Wait, is Ember like that? That's crazy. I didn't know that. I don't have her. Anyway, let's continue.
清末寨也已经隐约显露出不安的征兆。在本次故事中，管理员将重新回到清末寨，深入探索这座风景秀丽、看似安宁的村寨。
I'll be honest, they said there's unrest in the stockade. That's not something I got going through the story so far. That's not something I've really gotten, aside from like maybe Tang Tang's brother.
寨中转动不息的巨大
That's news to me.
不知道隐藏着怎样的威胁。随着故事推进。 管理员也将被这股涌动的余波卷入。你必须找到失踪的汤汤，搞清楚这里究竟发生了什么，直面潜伏在这片净土背后的危机。那说完了。
Oh no, you know what? I see your tail now.
被这股涌动的余波卷入，你必须找到。
For me, it's just her ears. They're very like, they're very sharp, right? I feel like tiger ears are kind of like round and cute. But I see the tail now.
搞清楚这里究竟发生了什么，直面潜伏在这片净土背后的危机。 那说完了主线的故事啊，相信汤汤与阮姨这对兄妹，也许会让不少管理员想到此前在4号谷地接触过的另一对兄妹洛西和朗卫。
Oh, actually, that's kind of cute. Actually, that in the both banner characters are the like the little sisters. That's kind of cute. in that respect of like the narrative aspect, I think it's cute. The visual difference between the stockade denizens and the bandits we fight. Wasn't there? Wait, I haven't actually paid attention to that.
本次版本中啊，我们也会迎来一个关于洛西的支线小故事。洛西这段故事啊，围绕着一段意想不到的小冒险展开。那他身为狼犬的一员，他总是学着如何像一个大人一般去思考行动，而这些可能也会让他的经历和很多同龄人截然不同。这一次啊，
She's so silly looking.
一份遗失的样本。 洛西和管理员
I guess are masks? I guess, yeah.
秘密王国
I never say what the same clothes. Oh, here! Sorry. Are those outfits the same? I didn't notice that. That's actually that's fascinating. Gotta save budget, I guess. But also, this thing here, the thing with the children, I was exploring once and I saw this and I was like, that's weird. Surely that'll be relevant in a quest later on. Found it. It's here.
秘密王国，那充满想象力的场景和体验啊。 让身背氏族责任却甚少接触这些孩童事物的洛西亚感到无比新鲜。那管理员啊也看出了他的小心思，让他第一次像一个真正的孩子一样回归到无忧无虑的童趣之中。
That's cute。
是属于这位狼群精锐的难得小气。那也希望管理员在这段小冒险中也能发现洛西在平时难以展露的另一面。 那介绍完这些啊，相信大家都对汤汤和洛西两位新朋友的实力非常好奇。
Was that a bull light set? Wait, was it?
让 Ra 来给大家介绍一下，他们究竟有哪些绝技。
Fascinating. Interesting. Okay. It does look like hers is just a side story, though.
我是明日方舟周末地的关卡设计师 Ra 牛。 很高兴呢，能在这里向各位管理员们分享我们近期的一些成果。明日方舟周末地的上线仅仅是一个开始，对我们而言，如何在后续的长线运营中回馈大家沉甸甸的喜爱与期待，才是我们今后最重要的课题。所以，我们仍在全力开发新内容，为了给大家提供更多元、更丰富的冒险版图。而在
Adventures, I love
正
adventures.
如海毛刚才提到的，我们将有机会与清波寨的大当家汤汤并肩作战。作为黑面煞用户的大当家，糖糖是一名兼具群体输出与
Blaze Reconvener
的
one
术士干员。
Tomorrow, hopefully.
联系剂生成的涡流与水
Maybe Tang is the Blaze Reconvener that we've always wanted.
而作为河流的女儿，她依水而生，逐波而长，所以
I guess that's kind of cute. I do like that.
都融入了大量的水流相关
But
的
like
希望能呼应
thematically, she's ice because of the water.
则进一步强化了汤汤在战场中的控场表现，也很符合他一夫当关，万夫莫开。
I don't know how I feel about ice and water being like the same in this, but I mean that's fine.
也挺有意思的，普攻叫崩
You might have missed it. There was a white tiger.
硬脑壳，最多可以进行5段连续打击，并对敌人造成寒冷伤害。他的战绩踏潮卷浪是整套机制中
Sorry, that's a fascinating name.
的核心技能。发动时，汤汤会对敌人造成寒冷伤害，掀起一处水龙卷，同时呢还会消耗场上的涡流，使它们转化为额外的水龙卷。
I think her diving ability is really funny.
汤汤在场上创造出的特殊效果。之后呢，我们也会进行详细的介绍。先说回这个水龙卷啊，它会对范围内的敌人施加寒冷附着，并持续造成寒冷伤害。如果单次战绩形成多个水龙卷，还将额外施加法术脆弱的效果，并且根据水龙卷生成的数量一定的激励。可以说，水龙卷就是汤汤在战场上发挥的关键了。当敌人被施加寒冷附着，或是受到法术爆发伤害时，就可以触发汤汤的连续技。
So she's not a DPS, is what it looks like.
他的召唤贯穿前方敌人，造成寒冷伤害的同时。
I guess it's fair. Being supreme leader, you wouldn't want to do the work yourself.
汤汤的第一天赋肝胆相照。
I do really like this, like when she has her skills. I like the golden splash that shows up, right? Like that, like starburst. Interesting.
汤汤的第一天赋肝胆相照，涡流还会使附近的敌人减速，使我方的干员获得移动速度增加。
By God's light, I'll make her a DPS.
汤汤的连续技与战技之间能够形成清晰的配合关系。 战技能够提供寒冷附着，用于触发连接技生成涡流，而积累的涡流又可以通过下一次战技转化为水龙卷，从而获得更强的输出效果。
Okay, pop off, girl.
终结技，大战家
Does she still jump into the water if there is no water though? That's the question.
释放
Wait, she pulls up her eye patch. Oh yeah,
大家盯
that's T.
同时，汤汤会揭开眼罩，释放魔眼中的古老图形。 在剧情中啊，也会有汤汤摘下眼罩时的表现。我们希望
Trinity powers, yeah.
每次
Yeah, look at her eyeball.
技能释放都能让大家回忆。
Wait, what's that?
会有汤汤摘下眼罩时的表现。我们希望每次技能释放
Does this mean anything? Well, perhaps see.
都能让大家回忆起那。
It's very much like a very classic like water dragon strike kind of look though.
为视觉锚点，以控制为主的一个设计思路。在刚才提到
Sorry, what did he just say? I wasn't the
视觉锚点。
visual anchor is a skill design versus a conqueror's role.
在刚才提到的魔眼中的古老图形释放后，范围内的所有敌人，注意啊，包括领袖敌人，都将被封锁行动，并持续受到寒冷伤害。
Got an immobilize ability, okay.
结束时会降下巨浪，对范围内的敌人造成大量寒冷伤害。如果主控干员在古老图形内进行下落攻击，将可以提前结束图形演化，并触发巨浪的额外效果。值得一提的是，
Okay.
解锁汤汤的第2天赋呼风唤浪后，
Riot bringer.
这一中系技的表现将得到进一步强化。主控干员在古老图形内进行下落攻击。
I'm not gonna lie, her skill names are so unserious. The talents are fine.
提升之外，
But like, damn, the last one's like, I am the chief. That's
并
crazy.
使场上的每一处涡流都额外形成一处水龙卷，这些水龙卷的伤害也都会获得提升。从实战角度看呀，汤汤不仅能一人成队
One girl team, so true.
机制形成顺畅的技能循环，也非常适合以输出加辅助的定位，
Oh, she is a damage dealer. On fielder.
加入寒冷附着与爆发伤害为核心的队伍中，也就是管理员们常说的兵队。那接下来啊， 我们就通过一段实战来具体看看汤汤的战斗表现吧。
I mean, I could use another ice unit.
这次我们面对的是4号谷地的最终 BOSS 白垩接位。
Oh, they just have her facing off against the boss. Is that it?
大量锚点，很难对付。哎，看他快要起飞了，就是现在，我们发动汤汤的终结技，直接停住他。我们现在争取到了宝贵的一些输出时间啊！我们立刻开启塞西和别里的终结技，对 BOSS 进行一波猛烈的输出。哎，然后刚好 BOSS 此时进入了
Great timing. Boss has been staggered.
的战绩产生3个水龙卷，返还许多气力的同时，对 BOSS 造成大量的伤害，同时施加寒冷附着。最后呢，我们再使用别的联系技完成一波收割，哈哈！到最后，白垩结尾也没能再次飞上天空了。汤汤的战绩还特别适合快速清理杂兵。接下来呢，我们
I'll be honest, I didn't really understand the principles of that because I don't use any of those characters. But okay, sure.
优势，快速的清理掉这群前兽，让我们有空专心的对付剩下
The AOE will be nice, I think, though.
此时追加一冯的战绩，给敌人施加冻结，并配合汤汤的闪避后迅速的重击，触发并接上一堆
Dragon Foot second, yeah. That's the only thing I got though.
哎呦，不好呀，这只浮雕后很狡猾呀，跑出了一冯连续技的范围。不过呢，没关系。
Damn.
我们开启一冯的终结技后，哎，极限的接上汤汤的终结技。
This is really nice though. There are some enemies that just like to run around a lot.
安全输出。
So this is really nice.
最后呢，配合一冯的战绩，将敌人流畅的一波带走。
Wow.
从刚才的演示里啊，大家也可以看到，汤汤不仅可以利用涡流形成水龙卷，造成大量伤害以及寒冷附着，还可以通过终结技暂停敌方的行动，创造出宝贵的输出环境，是一名输出与控制兼具的全能型术士干员。
Crowd control supporter.
早在4号谷地啊，管理员们就已经与狼群氏族的领袖
That's so cute.
有过接触。在本次版本中，他也将作为一名
That's her finally viable. She wasn't before. That's crazy.
卫干员正式加入管理员的队伍。虽然在敬仰的管理员面前，洛西偶尔也会展露出天真直率的一面，但作为氏族的领导者，他的实力足够独当一面。洛西是一名兼具施加
She's good, but she also just wants to eat a cake.
能力的近卫干员。它的特色之处在于能够同时造成法术和物理的混伤效果，也是目前唯一一位可以将敌人身上的法术附着转化为破防效果的干员。终结技
That's really fascinating, I think. I don't know what that means.
最多可以进行5段普通攻击。
I don't know what that means for gameplay, to be honest.
在处决敌人时，将额外造成大量的物理伤害。
But I guess it's like she allows physical characters to be used in like, you know, elemental teams.
段式的攻击。洛西的战绩血红之
I think her skills look really cool.
攻击会对敌人造成物理伤害，并施加击飞效果。而当目标敌人身上已经存在破防层数时，洛西则会额外增加第2段攻击，释放狼之破，对目标造成灼热伤害。
Just heat damage.
战绩释放的狼之破造成伤害后，还可以触发洛西的第1天赋灼痕，为目标施加爪印状态。爪印状态会持续使目标受到伤害，且使其受到的物理和灼热伤害提升。
So she's gonna be good for specifically
处于爪印状
heat
态的敌
physical
人造成
teams.
暴击后，将进而触发第2天赋废血，可额外施加1次伤害，并回复一定的生命值。
Which I guess makes sense, like giving her synergy with her brother.
治疗效果还将得到进一步提升。当敌人同时处于破防与法术附着状态时，洛西的连接技
I need her and Tang Tang
将固定触发2次。
You might be cooked.
会稳定造成物理伤害，而第2次攻击则会消耗目标身上的所有法术附着，根据消耗的层数造成物理伤害。
I'm not gonna lie, I really like her animations. Something about it. It's I like it.
自身的暴击率
It's kind of like Magical Girl has. It's cute.
第2次的连接技能够做到精准衔接。
Oh, she's got second combo attack.
施加1层破防，实现破防层数的快速叠加。
That's cool.
洛西的终结技利爪奇袭，可以在短时间内对敌人造成多段灼热伤害。随后，洛西使用匕首进行2段追击，造成大量的灼热伤害，并施加1层灼热附着，而终结技在暴击时产生更高的暴击伤害。总的来说，洛西不仅能够作为近卫干员高效施加破防，同时呢，也能稳定的引入法术伤害，这是一项他的重要优势。
Girl, she's kind of like Thorns with the module, right? In like physical arts and then also doing like elemental. She's kind of like that, isn't she? Physical team in shambles, bro, for real.
接下来呢，我们也将通过一段实战视频来看看洛西的战斗表现。这次我们要面对的敌人是年谷行星人啊，我喜欢叫他大斧哥，还是挺抗揍的。开场，我们先使敌人同时进入破防和灼热附着状态，这刚好触发了洛西的连歇技。我们一同操作，精准衔接他的第2段连歇技，成功一次性对敌人施加了。
This is a fascinating
之后
team.
呢，我们迅速衔接洛西的战技，给目标施加第4层破防和爪印状态。在管理员猛击消耗破防层数后，我们接上狼卫的终结技，让大斧哥进入燃烧状态。最后，我们使用洛西的终结技，对敌人发起暴风骤雨般的攻击，帅气的解决了敌人的同
Damn,
时
she has ate all of
还恢
his
复了一定的生命
all of
值
his HP.
由于洛西的连接技对于法术附着的类型没有任何限制啊，其实它还可以与吉尔菲塔等干员形成良好的配合。那接下来
Gilberta.
呢，我们再来看一场面对以年谷清道夫为首的多敌人的战斗。开场时，我们先使用吉尔菲塔的战技，将场中的敌人都聚到一起。随后呢，我们配合狼卫的连歇技，将敌人全都击飞至空
You
中。
think you're talking about being a demon while Frosty beats a homeless
我们
man?
再使用
I mean, isn't it just like kind of how like you know their respective regions are?
组合刚好触发洛西的连歇技，我们精准衔接后，敌人直接被4层破防，配合大判的连歇技进行一波猛烈的输出。最后在洛西的战技命中敌人失衡后，开启吉尔佩塔的终结技，并使用洛西的终结技进行一次华丽的收场。
That gives me so much anxiety watching the thing, the timer tick
从刚才的
down.
演示里啊，大家可以看到，与
Robots is valid for okay. That's fair, but also like, and when you think about like the socio-political system of how they work, you know, Tang Tang would beat up demons, and then Rossi would also beat up a homeless guy.
合理的法术效果搭配时，洛西可以高效的叠加破防层数。它不
That's
仅
nice
能配
though.
合已有的物理体系的干员，自身也拥有不俗的输出能力，是物理队的全新多面手。
I wonder if her best team will have none of the characters I have though, or none of the characters I've built.
随着剧情推进，清波寨与武林之间长期积累的矛盾也会逐渐浮出水面。在这个过程中，汤汤、弥夫以及阿达希尔各自的立场与选择
Triangle
都会逐步显现。这些看似分散的冲突与选择，会随着故事推进慢慢汇合，最
He's so
终
big.
在清波寨的侵权之下，交织成同一段故事。因此，管理员能逐步深入清波寨内部，穿行于由水系结构串联起来的不同区
Five
域，
intricate water
层叠交错的
systems.
大转盘区域与水。
Sorry, I don't want to be a hater at this moment in time, but I saw this. I instantly got flashbacks, like PTSD. Hold on.
层叠
Right here, I instantly got flashbacks to the quarry. Oh my god, dude. It looks better, to be fair, than the quarry. But also, I don't want to deal with that again. This mechanism is so annoying.
交错的大转盘区域与水车区域将作为探索过程中的特色区域出现。它们不仅呈现出清波寨以水为生的环境特征，也会在推进。
I love the quarry. Don't make me fight you last. No, okay, listen. How do I say this nicely? I am the quarry's #1 hater. I think it's ugly. I think the story is kind of boring. I think you know, they don't even have an AI like a sub PAC to redeem itself, right? Yeah, I think Ivory Quarry is the worst thing in this entire game, like by a mile. Yeah, just like on the way. So yeah. Quarry's waste. I'll be honest, I think it's really funny how controversial that is actually. Instead of automated farms have never been back, pretty much how I've been, yeah. But yeah, no, unsubbed. Well, it is what it is. I'm sorry to hear about your condition called appreciation of Ivory Quarry. Unfortunately, that's the only nice way I could say it. I don't know. That's the best way I could say it. Yeah, no, I got kind of PTSD to that. I don't really like mechanisms that are like big and move around a lot, but like unclearly. Does that make sense? I don't know really how it was. It was kind of it was bothersome for me. Yeah, obviously they can't call you Pierce. That's so funny. Anyway. I got PTSD just now to that. Whether you like it or hate it, you know what? Hopefully the stockade at least does better. You know, we'll say that. The quarry, no, I hated the quarry though.
节奏与路线选择上，对探索产生直接影响。同时，祖泉
That's
也
cute.
是本次活动中的核心地点。水雾缭绕，竹林回响，这里不仅是清波寨的重要场所，也将在玩法上承担相当关键的作用。随着探索深入，管理员最终将来到这里，迎接
Wow.
本次主线中最重要的一场战斗。我们也
Wow.
很期待大家在实际的游玩中
Oh my god,
在这些
Originium.
水系结构之间穿梭，调整路
Oh
线
my god, is that
和
our
探
dash
索
here?
乐趣。进入新的区域，也将意味着会遇到新的敌人。在清波寨中，管理员将面对一些此前未曾交手过的对手，无论是以烟花进行猛烈攻击的催山将，
Are we just fighting more? Oh, dude. That's crazy. Are we just fighting more land breakers? That's crazy.
是擅长利用锁链进行牵制与干扰的
They look so cool, and they look like they have their own culture and practices and stuff, bro.
歌云翁和段云叟。
Oh, that's a
都会为
bird.
战斗带来新的应对方式和节奏变化。
Giant crane enemies.
这
Wait,
些
that's a
敌人的出
wait.
现
Wait.
相信都会对管理员的编队选择与战斗策略提出新的考验。在最后，管理员将
What in
面
the
对
heck?
一位神秘的领袖敌人。这位敌人在狂暴状态下，管理员的攻击将难以对其造成有效伤害。此时呢，
This is
单纯
kinda cool
依靠
here.
输出或许很难
Imagine
解决
Cosway's a month from now.
但没关系，我们还可以借助祖权的力量。管理员们可以在战场中收集并利用吸氧能量，
Seer Knight in
逐步破
combat.
除敌
Okay.
人的核心机制，扭转战局。至于更具体的应对方式以及这场战斗中还隐藏着哪些变化，就留给各
It
位
kind
管
of
理
looks
员
like
们
the
亲自
Trojan
去体
horse,
验了。
like vibes wise, like the how do I say, like the fire coming in from the inside of the bowl. Kind of gives me that vibe.
这管理员们深入探索清波寨，武林
Or but there's also like nothing. The only reason I go there is reminds of one random thunder spot.
工业计划也将在本次版本中迎来扩展。
Yay,
我们将
AIC
新增
stuff.
矿点类型、工
Oh,
业
new
设备
ore.
以及对应的生产配方，进一步
So wait,
丰
so we
富
got a new,
工
we
业
got a
体
new, sorry, new hydro mining rig. So I guess there's like water ores now. Deluge tower, armor fragger, water treatment unit, conduit outlet, conduit inlet, electricity.
体系的运转方式。首先来说说矿产资源方面，在清波寨，管理员们可以找到新增的赤铜矿点。与此前依赖电力的采集方式不同，赤铜的开采将引入一套全新的设施——水驱矿机。顾名思义啊，这类矿机无需介入电力，而是利用水流进行驱动，从而实现矿物的自动化采集，也更加贴合清波寨以水为核心的环境特点。
Okay,
采
that's
集得到的
fine.
赤铜将成为一条全新生产线的起点，在后续的加工流程中，可以产出赤铜装备元件，用于新装备制造。
Yeah, new
虽然
gear.
这些新增装备在各项属性加成上与现有的最高品质装备相当，
So it's a new rarity? Is that what they're saying? Suddenly power for humps? Yeah, it's so crazy. New gear tier? That's crazy. New gear tier is crazy.
但全新的装备将为战斗配置
I had so much trouble getting the Zero Knight components, can I say?
提供更多选择空间。同
Good to see
时，
Dylan though.
武林城对水循环的研究也有了进步。管理员们能在工业计划内解锁废水处理机以及废液
Water
合成相关
treatment
的配
unit.
方，这样一来就能将产生的污水
Ew! We're dealing with sewage now?
引入废水处理机，对污水进行无害化处理。
Is it safe to treat sewage in the same facilities that you're making like medicinal drinks? I kind of feel like this has to be a health violation in like multiple regards. You know? I drank it, it's fine. It's fine. Are you guys sure? Are you sure? Guys already told me to steer my water back into the links. 100% safe. You guys. This probably says don't worry about it. guys, I feel like maybe there's something to maybe we should worry about it a little bit. It's carbon water, but you know.
也可以选择
Okay,
将
if
污
you
水
say
与武林
so.
独有的吸氧相关技术结合，
It
产
looks
出更
purple.
高级的武林电池等，变废为宝。除此之外，为了
Sorry, wait,
补充
what?
更高也可
I was
以选择将污水与武林独有的吸氧相关技术结合，产出更高级的武林电池等。
You can mix the sewage with zeronite to produce batteries? Bro. The concept of a dude pooping in water and mixing that water with, like, I don't know, uranium to create a battery is crazy. It's crazy.
变废为宝。除此之外，为了让水资源在工业区内的调度更加灵活，本次版本也将引入一项新的基础设施——地下暗管。地下暗管可以用于长距离运输液体，同时也避免了地表的建筑。
Oh, that's nice actually. This is nice. Like underground piping, that is something we need. Summer batteries 3. You guys are so crazy. You guys are so insane. Get used to it. Get you batteries exist to me. You guys are so crazy.
前运输，管理员们可以看到，清水能够从较远的水源区域。
You guys will be fine with this though. Like, oh wait, this is really nice actually. Because I was thinking in this area, the sub pack, you actually can't bring water in it at all unless it's from the side. There's like a tiny little lake in the side, but anyway, that's nice.
稳定的输送到工厂范围内，再通过暗管出口接入到生产系统了。
It's 200 meters. It's probably not a big deal. It's fine.
还可以在工业计划内继续解锁新的科技，将天有红炉的最高放置上限扩增至4台，也可以解锁新的战斗设备，让敌人们领到来自中国
four forges of the sky
和管理员的真正实力。在武林地区，大家很喜欢的物资调度以及部分仓储节点环境监测的最高等级也会增加。各位管理员们可以提升他们的等级，从而解锁更多内容。
Are already build pipes everywhere? I mean, you can, but now they're underground, you know? lead pipes. You know, they would use lead pipes. Build a bucket because it's 20 hours. Yeah, that is the factory experience, huh? The entire 1.0 looting factories in the sub pack. Yeah, I kind of feel like there's nothing else for me to put in my looting factories, to be honest.
集成管家也会解锁更多的升级选
More
项，
upgrades.
能在集成核心区域放置更多的原装与基段。此外3项常驻玩法——隐拓丰碑、秘境行者以及10项巡移，也将在本次版本中迎来更新。隐拓丰碑将新增一项高难度的挑战内容——灼痛疤痕。在这一挑战中，管理员们在武林区域遇到的敌人，将以更强的形态再次登。
Dude, they are just birds. What the
挑
hell?
战的同时，管理员还可以参与现实活动。 丰碑流民制衡，获取包括迄今。
And that guy's just a bear? Is that what it is?
秘境行者
Fascinating. They give us 20 more hours of content. Screaming, crying, throwing up. For as messy as I can dump it once it continues on.
形探险窟
Honestly, same
可
though.
以在6张具有武林特色的地图内，运用射流科技，与竹林、水池等环境机关进行互动，通过解谜的方式完成关卡，并获得活动报酬。 此外，管理员们也可以通过10项巡艺中新增的向导区域4，继续推进探索，解锁更多的奖励。
Yay!
伴随着本次的版本更新，系列现实活动也将陆续开启。
Yay!
管理员可以前往4号谷地的原始
Workers Canteen.
参与物资供给开拓节活。
You know what? Actually, I want to say my biggest. So ignore everything else that I said before about this game, right? I've had my fair share of criticisms. My biggest criticism, number 1, we can't buy food from the food stalls. Every time we go to okay, listen to this, alright guys. Every time we build a sub pack and we level up the sub pack, we enhance their quality of life, right? And they get new buildings and new utilities and stuff. And they always have like some sort of like food area. And I've never been able to buy bread from there. And I think that's ridiculous. And I think that's a fix that they should improve immediately, so I can buy my cake. Because why else would I be improving their land if not for my own benefit? Right? Like, obviously, that's ridiculous. Where's my little snacks, dude? It's not for you, latte, it's for them. But what if I want it? If it's for the refugees, well, I'm giving them batteries. They can munch on the batteries. You know how much energy a battery gives you compared to a cake? Bro, I want that cake. There's 2 random vending machines before you get interacted with once. Yeah, once! It was gambling. I don't want to gamble. I mean, it wasn't even, was it gambling? I don't know, actually. It might have been just a set, but like, I want to buy a cake, dude. I want to have a new bakery item of the day. That would make me give Enfield a 5-star review. Unironically, if they let me go to the food shops and then they had like food contests and they made me judge which cake was the best one. That would yeah, that would do it. That would do it. Let it start with child for bread she won't eat. Well, I mean, what's the point of a cake if you eat it, right? Like that means you're using it, right? I'd rather hoard it in my inventory, right? Just like all the other food items I have stuck in my inventory. Like, I don't know. Eating cake is kind of wasteful, no? You want the cake and eat it too. Exactly. Except, instead of eat, I'll put it in my inventory with all my batteries. And I'll leave it there for the next 5 years. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah.
活动，在活动期间会开放每日更新的物资供给任务，管理员可以通过种植、采集与减制的方式生产不同类型的食物。
Oh, we're cooking.
目标，并获得千金玉、存续的痕迹等奖励。
That doesn't look like
物
cooking.
资供给，下至市容清洁，
Looks like I'm just
都
do
少不
fetch
了
quests.
作为塔维尔居民好帮手的管理员的支持。我们也开放了禁流敌城活动，供管理员参与。管理员可以利用射流无人机清理城区中的涂鸦
Banger
协
event.
助维护武林的市容
Look
环
at
境。
the little
同
guy
时，也欢迎大家在活动过程中多尝试
playing the chubby
使用
lung.
射流无人机与场景中的各类物品元素进行互动，或许还能发现一些
Banger
意料之外的妙用哦。最后，在全新
Let's
的
give me
限时活
surprising
动生存
uses.
特训中，管理员将迎接一些更加不同寻常的挑战。你可能需要仅凭工业爆炸物捣毁
Any chubby lung plushie? I'm sure they sell them already, don't
也
they?
可能要在复杂
Surely they do, right?
巧妙躲避横冲直撞的浮甲兽和铺天盖地的酸叶原始虫。管理员们是时候接受极端环境下的考验了。
Okay. Were those not the version events that they just
接下
previewed?
来也为管理员们介绍本次版本中同步开放的寻访活动与相关内容。我
Did we
们
not
会
just
依
talk
次
about
开
the
启
head-
2期特许寻访：河流的女儿与狼破。此前已经为大家介绍过的2位6星干员汤汤与洛西将分别在对应的寻访
She's
中
available end of the month, bro. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. I had to wait a month.
获得概率提升。在武器方面，五铺交易所也会陆
sorry
续上新2把全新6星武器，分别为手冲类武器落草以及单手剑类武器狼之飞。管理员们可以根据自身需求，在新牙
Time to
森林
save,
与
I
突破区域
guess.
中进行相应的
I
武器升
guess.
级。那清波寨的危机虽暂时落幕，但遗留下来的复杂关系和麻烦还远未解决。紧随版本故事新草起孤渊离，我们将再次与汤汤相伴，在新的主线任务中继续顺畅体验未尽的冒险。
Our
这一次
unfinished
汤汤将
adventures.
真正扛起当当家的担子，对内理顺清波寨内部关系，对外积极探索清波寨与武林的未来。而在新增干员叙事活动红骑士中，将和前面提到的一样，管理员将与洛西一起，根据一条线索的指引，踏上一段前往积木王国的奇妙旅程。配合2期特许寻访，我们也将
Okay,
开启
whatever.
2位干员的试用活动，
Are they the same height?
配合
I mean, okay, sorry. Same height, ears included, right? Obviously, without her ears, Rosia loses like half her height. But like, they're closer in height than I realized, I guess is what I'm saying.
2期特许寻访，我们也将开启2
Also, because she's not even standing straight. Like, neither of them are, to be fair. But like, she's like purposely spreading her legs far apart to look shorter. So like, actually, they're really close in height, aren't they?
2位干员的试用活动，也将分别展开清波径流与狼群瑰宝2期7日签到活动。登录完成签到，管理员可以累计获得
I've had Rossi's a little short, but not by much. Yeah, right? That's surprising to me. Have her standing on boxes. You think so?
对应特许寻访的各5张现实寻访凭证等奖励。同时，采购中心的
I the
提升
Tana is
配额
shorter than
交
I
易流程
realized.
也
Rossi's
会
taller.
伴随2期寻访，各自上架5张现实特许寻访凭证，共计10张。管理员们也请记得兑换。此外，新1期里程碑活动，协议通行证暗流也将同步开启。
Dark
正如一开始
currents.
提到的，我们在新1期协议通行证中进行了福利升级，在基础配给档位以及原始配给档位都增加了基础寻访凭证。
Yay!
解锁对应的协议通行证后啊，管理员还可以通过打开自选箱获得6星手冲、望香、6星单手剑、
Yay!
光荣记忆。该自选箱在
Or opposite, I don't know what they'll do.
原始配给档位均可获取1个。 以及通过解锁本期的协议定制，管理员们可以获取包括头
I
像、
think this profile
技
seems really nice.
以及名片主题、临水大关在内的多种奖励。随着新版本的开启，我们还会同步开放引导活动，全流无声。欢迎管理员们前往清波寨区域探索，完成解锁协议传送点、开启协议储存箱等任务，领取丰富奖励。在新潮起会员版本中，我们为大家新增和优化了不少奖励与福利内容，也专门整理了一份说明，方便管理员们查看。
Oh, I really do like that about ENDFIELD, that they tell you where you can get your pulls from. It's nice and clear for us people who don't really know what the game works.
我们在体验新版本内容的同时呢，多多提出宝贵的建议，我们也会继续同步进展。以上提到的各项活动与福利内容，管理员们后续都可以在研发通讯以及官方自媒体发布的版本活动说明和日历中查看详情。另外还有一则小提示，卷与明星共赴
Voyage
星
to
海
the
特别网
stars
页活动即将在3月4日结束，管理员们
Where are
也
you going
可以
this
记得及
time?
时参加登记，将周末地中的昵称和 UID 刻录进特制的协议原石模型里，携手迈向星海。
Future version preview.
为了
Spoilers?
打造更丰富的游戏体验，优化之余啊，未来版本的开发自然是也没有停歇。那我们目前正在多线并行，同时开发未来的数个版本，部分开发工作呢也已经接近尾声。在后续几个版本中，我们仍然会积极推出新的玩法、新的地图和新场景。那未来的下一个版本啊，将会是一个规模更大的版本，我们将会开放2个新地图
Two new
与
maps.
1个新的据点。在其中的一张新地图中啊，管理员将会发现一种新的液体。 管理员可以利用集成工业，使用这种液体生产新的产物。同时，武林的部分据点及设施，例如环境监测站等，也会开放更高等级上线。今后啊，可能还会有新形态的物质出现，希望能给大家的集成工业系统带来新的变化。
Two
在
new
未来版本
maps.
中，武林城将直面迄今为止最大的危机。突然降临在守盾区域的阿达希尔，试图通过摧毁守盾来瘫痪吸氧焰。为了扭转困局， 装天师也会派遣一位全新的伙伴，听候你的差遣。
Whoa, who's
阿达希
she?
尔的渴望又将为这场已经起幕的动乱带来怎样的变数呢？一波未平，一波又起。
Okay, Aura
涅
farmer.
菲斯伺机而动，侵蚀潮也来势汹汹。为此，装天师决定孤注一掷，用手头所有的力量
Spoilers.
与管理员
This is what I
携手
want to
应对
know,
这
though.
场
This is what I
足以
want to
颠覆武林城的
know.
危机。究竟我们能否守住武林城？装天师独自背负着怎样的使命？武林城与过去那场灾难究竟真相如何？还请大家在未来敬请期待。此外，还有很多
Sometimes he's bad, he's like, "I can only pull so
在
much."
打磨之中。
For
我们希
real.
望能够在未来的版本中，
The white
为
hair
大
girl
家
comes
一
in.
一展示
She's kind of my
中
type.
国地的旅程还在继续，也许有的管理员从公测开启，便与我们同行至今；也许有的管理员还在观望，等待旅途的开启最佳时机。如果说什么时候才是加入中末地的最佳时刻，我会说是现在。我们打磨作品的热忱始终不变，并且
When's the best
随时准备
time?
好
Right
迎接各位
now.
管理员与我们一同
Hello,
踏上这
everybody.
场旅程。那么到这里，今天的节目就要接近尾声了。非常感谢各位管理员的收看，再次感谢大家陪伴，我们下次再见。
Cool. Every time I was batting in this game, they use a sword. Counterpoint, Tung Tung does not use a sword. Interesting though. Okay, let's get into yapping. As it tends to be. I want to see, actually, sorry, before we do that, actually, I want to see that lady at the end. And I also want to like read what he says
武林
here
城
again.
将直面迄今为止
Greatest
最大
crisis
的
to
危
date.
机。突然降临在守盾区域的阿达希
Marker Stone
尔，
area,
试图
wherever
通
that
过摧
is.
毁守盾来瘫痪吸
Once
氧
you
焰。
cripple the
为了扭
dam.
转困局，装天师也会派遣一位全新的伙
Oh wait, she got bird feathers. Do you see that? She got bird ears right there.
伴，听候你的差遣。
I do like me a bird. Birds are pretty awesome. She's got a net for a hood. That's cute.
阿达希尔的渴望又将为这场已经起幕的动乱带来怎样的变数呢？一波未平，一波又起，涅菲斯伺机而动，侵蚀潮也来势汹汹。为此，装天师决定孤注一掷，用手头所有的力量与管理员携手应对这场足以颠覆武林城的危机。究竟我们能否守住武林城？装天师独自背负着怎样的使命？武林城与过去那场灾难究竟真相如何？还请大家在未来敬请期待。此外，还有
Okay. I just has a cane. Is he just Mephisto? Wait a minute. That's something to consider, isn't it? Huh? Because you know, white hair, little guy. If it still has a crutch, okay, but like also, you know, who's to say that Ardashir also can't walk? He sure looks frail enough. Maybe he just atrophied his legs from lack of usage, and now he has to relearn how to walk again. I believe it. I turned a Pokemon. I mean, it's not like, you know, out of the cards, right? Interesting. Well, to be honest, I think what somebody said earlier kind of still holds true. Or I was kind of saying like, oh, I don't really know if the story this time will be as like, you know, that interesting, right? And then that's a little concerning to me. I think the way that they're saying this is that the climax for Wuling will still take some time, right? I think I saw like a rumor like the other day about how ENDFIELD wasn't planning on releasing a new region until like 2027. Again, like grain of salt. Like this is a rumor. I don't even know where I saw it. Maybe I saw it on Twitter.com, right? But I saw a rumor that people saying that like we probably won't be leaving Wuling for the next year. Which is interesting, I suppose. How do I say? Is that an interview? Oh, okay. I mean, if true, right? I hope that we get a lot more expansions for Wuling. I hope we get to like really deep dive into the world a lot more. Because as of right now, I really don't feel like there's how do I say, there's enough content that would last that long unless they really dragged out the pacing, right? I mean, there's plenty of room to add more. So I'm not like anyway. The way it is right now, I don't know how I'd feel if it was a whole year of the way that it is right now. Why leave glorious mainland China? Because I want to see more about the world. I want to see more about the grand narratives and stuff. You know, if we're gonna stick to it, is another matter. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I don't mind if they don't stick to it. I don't mind if they do stick to it. Right? I want them to create a good storyline, and that to me is the most important thing. Usually, major updates 1.0, 2.0, etc. Yeah. But like, on the other hand, like there's games like I don't know. Wua, for example, I think Wua created a new region. Like 2.0 was like half a year before 3.0, right? Whereas in a game like I don't know Star Rail, it's like 8 months, 10 months, right? In Genshin Impact, it's a whole year, right? Stuff like that. So it kind of depends on the game. What like the timeline that they stick to, I think depends on their own development cycle. Whether like you know if they find a healthy space for that, it's you know it's okay. Wouldn't be surprised, but hopefully we get at least new regions within Wuling, yeah, or zones, yeah. I think we inevitably will. My issue with it is just like I don't feel like there are that many influential factions to create such a like a long spanning storyline, right? Like I feel like I don't know. It feels like I don't want to say it like in a mean way, right? But it almost feels like the story that we're getting is almost like a filler patch story. And I don't mean that in like, it is kind of bad to say. But like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like we're progressing the plot as much. Like we see the villains, but we're not really given any questions as to why they're here, right? Like the only thing about the villains is like why are they here? It's like we met Ardashir. He like had the thing with Nefereth, and we're just like, okay, that happened, I guess. Right. The biggest issue was like pushing back the blight tide, right? But that's solved, and so we have to introduce a new conflict here. So, I mean, it's not solved, I guess, but it's a past issue, I suppose. It's less to develop the world for Hera. Yeah. So I really hope they spend this time to develop the world more thoroughly. And if they do that well, I won't be mad. All right. I just wanted more story. That's what I wanted, right? That's my biggest gripe, especially since the new region looks a little bit small. I want to see a lot more about what the world has, all right? The fact that it's kind of like limited in its open worldness means that there's only so much narrative that you can tell. All right, so yeah, they gotta like weave the strands tighter or something. I don't know. Anyway, as this is a colonized world, yeah. No, that's for sure. I agree with that, right? But like, even within this world, I was taking a glance at the wiki after I finished the main storyline. Apparently, they've been on Telos 2 for like at least 100 years, right? Like that's several, like that's a couple of 100 years of like history that I don't know anything about really. And so I want to know more about that, right? And I want to know more people's like struggles here. I want to know more about like the thing with the landbreakers, right? Like there's like a really interesting moral dilemma there that I want to explore. Arkansas 1.0 has room to grow with all the various faction locations. Enfield 1.0 not so much. Yeah, right? Like we're not introduced to as many the way it is right now, and that is a little bit disappointing to me. So I'm hoping that they find the space to do that. I was hoping for 2 maps this update. Yeah, I mean, like, well, one's fine. I'll take what I can get, right? But it also sounds like we're not getting a new sub PAC. They didn't say they didn't say we were getting that, but they said the version after this one, so 1.2, we're getting a sub PAC. So it sounds like this one we're not. There was that huge war. Yeah, we also kind of don't know anything about that war. All right. Real life, we haven't taken 6 years and gotten anything. We're talking about realism. Well, I think fiction shouldn't have to abide by realism's laws. That's what I think. We're stuck in Longman for a long time. Oh, that's true for sure. I definitely agree with that. Very reduced a couple decades where characters with Enman level importance acted but dies as well. So this lore tip is going around hinting at something bigger for way down later down the line. That's what I'm hoping, right? It's just like at this point in the game, we don't really know what the end goal might look like. And I think that's something that I feel is really important. As recently used to Stargate Get from Terra. Well, okay, I think realism is important, right? Like you want the characters and the plausibility to feel real, just like the actual process doesn't have to be real, right? But I feel like for something like this, within this level, this point in the story, you'd want a little bit of an outline of what your goal is, right? And I guess for the Endman, it's like discovering who you once were and like, you know, saving the world, question mark. It's not too clear, I think, unless I'm forgetting something about the intro, which is like also very reasonable. I'm very forgetful, all right? But I don't know, I don't really feel like we have a plot outline right now compared to like regular Arknights, where from the start you had the idea of like, oh, we gotta solve Originium is the problem, right? Here, I guess it's like the Landbreakers, but there's such a moral dilemma there that it doesn't really feel like an end goal, almost. I don't know. And like, we're doing so many side quests, and I guess it's like, there's a thing about like the ether, right? Like figuring out the ether, but that doesn't, I don't know, that doesn't feel like an end goal. I don't know. There's something about that. I don't know. But it still feels like loose threads that we haven't really like figured out. End goal reaching up in the icy north. Right. Something in the north, but like it's not, I don't know. I don't think it's very clear what that is, and I don't like, as the player, you're not really given a reason to invest in that goal right now. All right, and like I think that's kind of the pertinent issue here, right? So it doesn't look like we're gonna get to progress a lot of that main thread. Plus, tires the rubber band gun. Oh, Emperor is my goat, actually. I love Emperor. Let's see, what else is there on my mind? So it's just like, yeah, right now the pacing feels a little bit slow, and because we don't have anything like in the future right now, it's like, well, why are we here? What else is there? I am really excited to see the new stories and stuff, and like the QOL is nice. But I think what I said early in the stream still kind of holds true. Like QL is nice, but it doesn't carry a game, you know? Like having things be nice in a game, like the physical process of playing the game being kind of like smooth doesn't help, I think, with the long-term enjoyment of the game as much as like I don't know the words I would say are here, but yeah, I don't know, like having extra factory stuff and like increasing the factory stuff is nice. And I'm curious about the conduit system. I'm just a little bit worried. I'm a little bit worried that I don't have anything to do with my factory after I made my factory. I guess you could just build more factory, but man, I want to see more characters that I liked. I want to see more storylines. That's why I'm here. So I guess in that sense, it's a little bit disappointing for me. Just like a smaller factory. I guess you could just optimize your factory. Yeah, whatever. Man, I don't want to optimize my factory. Actually, are the narrative events temporary? Are they not permanent? I was thinking about it just now. I'm pretty sure I remember, because I remember in the event screen, the narrative events had like dates on them, right? Like they expired at some point. So that's anyway. That's something that popped in my mind just now. I'm glad that they expanded on their endgame modes though, and I'm glad that they expanded on like events and stuff. I know a lot of players felt like they didn't have anything to do, and having more events certainly helps with that, right? As long as they're able to keep up with the number of events or like the quantity of them that they're doing right now, it's okay. What else was there? There was characters, team building stuff. I'm not really into the combat aspect of ENDFIELD, so I can't really speak on how good Tang or Rosie might be. But they both seem really effective in their respective roles, which will be pretty exciting, and I'm sure that they'll open a lot of space for new stuff. I can't really say the same for the actual in-game what do you call it? The tower defense though. That worries me. I don't know how to feel about it because I saw that because in the upgrade they have like new towers that you can build, right? But like, how do I say this? I don't know how useful they're gonna be. Like I don't know. I feel like you can only. I feel like I don't know. I feel like the best thing that happens there is that you just increase the damage with every tower that's unlocked, and then that's how you build the tower defense inside the game, because it's otherwise kind of like stale. There's not a whole lot of strategy involved. You just put down the towers that do the most damage and then call it a day. All right. I mean, there's some strategy, but it's not like it's not as much. So that side of it is perhaps maybe not so fun. The sewage treatment thing is also interesting to me. I wonder why that's a thing all of a sudden. In the sense that I didn't really expect that we'd also be doing with like water sewage treatment, I guess, in ENDFIELD. Not that it's a bad thing. It makes sense for the water themes, and I think that that's one thing they've been doing really well. Dump sewage everywhere. Yeah, I mean, you know, they sure have a lot of water sources out there in Wuling, right? They sure got a lot of water. But you know, I think thematically keeping the water theme is really interesting, and I think having Tang be also like, I mean, ice is thematically reasonable and fair. But anyway, I don't know. For me, I can't like. I'm thinking primarily about the story content. I'm just like, man, I really want to like it, but I don't know. I'm a little bit worried about the state that the story had been. So anyway, that's all we have for today, though. I don't really know how much more there is to yap about, really. I think that's all of my thoughts that I've said, right? I mean, there's plenty of new stuff, right? Like, don't get me wrong. I want to like this game, man. They want to give me more of a reason to like the game and the world for the world, man. That's what I think. Time for an art stream? No, I'm not doing an art stream. I'm not drawing anymore today. If I draw today, I'll curl my shelf. Oh, there's actually one more thing I want to say. Like the water system is interesting, and I like the way that they're like conceptualizing it. I just feel like my issue with it, I feel like it's kind of difficult to get into, if that makes sense. I feel like almost like because it feels troublesome to use in puzzles, you don't feel the need to use it, I guess, almost. Right? The water puzzles I feel like are really annoying compared to the other puzzles in Valley 4. But on the other hand, I like them conceptually, so it's kind of difficult. I don't know. It's kind of hard. New updates? Yeah, there sure do be a lot. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you are also having a good day. But yeah, so I don't know. Like there's like a little bit of difficulty for me, I guess, in this regard. Like I want to like the water system because I think it's cool conceptually, but also like from a game design standpoint, I just can't say that the puzzles they do for the water stuff is fun, right? I like spraying things with water, actually. So there is that, but I don't like draining water out of holes. That one post on Reddit complaining about the leak puzzle, and I just came back half a day after doing outside stuff. What does that mean? Yeah, I think draining likes and stuff is kind of annoying. And like pressing buttons. So I don't know how they do it better, but I don't know. I wish they figured it out because I think it would have been so cool to see so much more of like piping stuff, right? If they are able to implement like, I don't know, closer ties to the factory with the main gameplay, it'd be really interesting. But or also I hope they have like new components as well, right? I am kind of excited if they are able to like if they have more factory stuff for like the building of the what do you call it, like the higher tier juices, right? I want more juice, and that would be exciting if the recipe's there for that. They don't think they announced anything like that necessarily, but they kind of hinted that it might be the case. So I don't know, right? I don't know. I also worry with the implementation of new ores and new minerals that we don't have as much like integration between minerals, right? Like Cryston that we had in Valley 4. There's functionally no use for Cryston ever, right? You need it like maybe before you go to Wuling, but if you just blitz Wuling from the start, then you never need to make Cryston at all, pretty much, right? And that's something I think is a little bit worrisome, that there is something like that takes a lot of effort to make, but then it's like, oh, it's kind of useless, you know? It's easier to make and, you know, it's more powerful, so I don't know, that's something I was thinking about, and I hope that adding new minerals and stuff won't be too detrimental to that aspect of the factory building. I want to see more integration between the different materials and not have it just be the main things. I mean, I understand why they do that, but like still, you know? Anyway. That's what's on my mind. Is there anything else? Anything else before I go? I think that's all. So anyway, guys, thank you for listening to me yap. Whether you agree or disagree with me, I think like, you know, it's important to have your own opinions on it, right? I think there's a lot of potential for ENDFIELD to grow into a really fantastic game. I don't think it's quite there yet. I think focusing on QOL right now is reasonable because there's a lot of things that maybe they didn't really quite catch in testing, right? And they wanted to fix that for players. But also, I want to say it's a little bit soon after the release. How do I say? Like having such a big starting to do big updates so quickly before you like kind of got a flow for it. I don't know. I worry for their dev team a little bit. I think it's kind of standardized to drop a big update for your gacha like about like, you know, a month and some after your release, but I hope that they have more time to like build the game and to make it better, right? Ugh, my voice. Well, so yeah, I think this game could be really fantastic. I think there's a lot of potential to improve. I just think at this point in time, well, you'll need to get rid of you'll need to kind of like cycle out of the weaker stuff before you're able to build newer, cooler things. So I expect that we'll see some really strong improvements within about 3 to 5 months. And until then, though, I'll keep playing Enfield. I'll keep seeing you guys in the factory. I'll see you guys for when I pull. We'll see. I'll probably be playing Enfield up again soon. I don't know when. To finish up some quests on the side and stuff like that. So I guess that's what we'll do on Tuesday, right? And is that all? Is that all? Is that all? I don't know when the next like regular Arctites update is, so you know, whatever that is, maybe it'll be this week, this next upcoming week, or maybe it's the week after that. Whenever that is, though, I'll be streaming the Arknights upcoming event with Silver Ash Altar, so that'll be fun. And I don't know what else. So if there's nothing else to stream, I guess I'll just pull out something from the backlog, and then we'll get grinding. So anyway, I'll see you guys in 2 days, and hope you guys have a nice when is mantra first? Oh, right, mantra. Sorry, my bad. Silver Rush, there's still some time for Silver Rush. But anyway, it was mantra then. We'll do that event when nighttime comes around, and I'll see you guys till then. Hope you guys have a good March, because it's March now. Yeah, we're already a quarter through the year. Well, almost a quarter through the year now. So, could always play Hades. That is true. And I'll see you guys then. So, bye. If you guys enjoy your factory and don't die. Bye.